Sonia with RT Solutions, and I made some ATC cards for the Gobbles, Giggles, and Turkey Feather Wiggles event hosted by We're Baking and Crafting Meat on Facebook. And so we made some ATCs with the fall theme to it. And so here's mine, and I just used some green 65-pound cardstock from Recollections. And I just added the information on the back, and then I just came in through and layered it with some other scrapbook paper that I had from years ago, and then I had stamped and not die cut, but I stamped and fussy cut these images out. Some of the pumpkin, the leaf, and this little acorn down here. I did that a few years ago, and I'd had it in my stash, so I fussy cut it out and added it on. And just kind of layered these with some stickers. This is some chipboard from Graphic 45 Nature Sketchbook. And then I added some a doily, book page, stickers. So that's what most of these are, just like stickers and little pieces of stuff. And then here's this little tag that I added in here. And then here's another circle punch. It was just I think this is a 2-inch circle punch. And I made it into a tag years ago. And here's a piece of chipboard, and here's that acorn that was stamped and fussy cut out, and then the sticker I love fall, and then here's a little banner strip that I'm not real sure where that came from, and then the scrapbook paper, and then all of them were stitched around the edges. And so that's that one. And then here's the last one. And like I said, they were all stitched around the edges. And here's the pumpkin that was stamped and fussy cut out. And then I fussy cut out this little bird that came from the Tim Holtz, I think it was the Wallflowers paper stash. Then you have a book page, a little mushroom, a little sticker, first day of fall. And then we've got our book page right there, and then just some coffee dyed paper scraps. So that's pretty much it. So, and I wanted to keep this project really simple, so I tried to complete it within like a 10-minute time frame. So let me go ahead and show you how I made it. Okay, so we're going to make some ATC cards, and I'm going to go ahead and cut out some using this cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock by Recollections Spice Market. And so they're what, 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm gonna do 3 cards. So 3.5. And then 2.5. Okay, so we've got those, and so these are the correct sizes. And I always, depending on which Facebook group I'm doing, I always put one of these on the back of my cards. It's just the contact information, and I made these out of Photoshop. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 of these out to have for the backs of my cards. And then I can go ahead and glue them on, and then we'll start decorating. Okay, so I filled out the information. And so now we're just going to start building. And I'm just going to create a collage of backdrops using different papers and book pages, scraps, just, you know, different things like that. And we're just going to lay it on there. Okay, so I'm just going to start, let's see, these are 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to cut 2 of these down to 2.25 by 3.25. So let's see, it's 3.25. So 2 1/4, 2 1/4. And then I'm going to take another one with a different style of pattern. So 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And let's see what we've got. I'm going to also be putting on, let me see. Let me round off the corners. If I can find where I put my little corner punch. I'm going to leave these squared off on the main part, but the inner parts I think I'm going to round off the corners just to see how it's going to look, you know. Because I think that kind of gives it character a little bit. Usually I distress my stuff, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get by without distressing it. No. I distress everything, so I'm getting ready to distress these. I'm going to use some, let me get my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink out. To me, when you distress stuff, it just kind of brings in all of your colors together. So, yeah, I just distressed them all with the Tim Holtz Ranger Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. So now I'm going to paste on these backdrops. And you can use regular glue, but I'm just going to use paste because I'm probably going to stitch. I may do a collage of stitching on here. I don't know for sure yet. So I'm going to get that on there. And I'm using a combination of old papers. Some of them are from Graphic 45. And then I had like a little kit that I had gotten, I want to say from Michael's years ago. And it was on clearance. And it was a little kit. It was a fall kit. And it had some of those papers in it. So I forgot what paper line it's from. But yeah, I'm trying to use up some of my old papers because I've got so many that I started out having ideas years ago with what to do with it, and I just never completed using it. So yeah, I'm going to put it to use now. Okay, so alright, let's dry that up. Now we've got these on here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and stitch around it before I start adding more things on there. Let me back up just a little bit. So yeah, let me stitch around it and I'll be right back. Okay, so I fussy cut out this little bird from out of here. It's from the Tim Holtz Paper Stash Wallflowers. And then I went over it with ink pen and then just added it to some green cardstock and just cut it back out again just to kind of reinforce it, make it a little bit stronger. So I'm just going to start, we're going to start building up our stash. I've already stitched everything on, and make sure I got it turned right side up so it's not upside down when we go to use it. So now we're just going to start building, and I'm just going to start gluing on some stuff. I'm not going to use any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to start gluing. And a lot of this stuff is from previous projects. So like I said, I'm just going to start gluing. I'm just going to rip some of these and then just add it on there. And we're going to make this in like 10 minutes or less. That's my goal. Hopefully. We shall see. I'm going to add a piece of this doily on here. want to see how this is going to work. I'm challenging myself to start making projects that are like short term, quickly, so I don't take all day thinking about stuff and just start gluing. And that's going to be too big. Okay, so I do want to use a piece of a book page. So I'm just going to tear a little snippet of it off, because, I don't know, everything looks good with book pages somehow. So we're going to add that on. I do like book pages that have been distressed, but that's fine. This doesn't have to get distressed. It will be okay if it isn't. But I love collages. And even though I did stitch, I might take some of that down. I don't know. Yeah. I'll take a little piece of that off and just put that there. Because I do want to show my stitched area. So I'll just add that over here. I'm just going to add some bits and pieces here and there on here. And this book page comes from, I think it was from the Work Basket. It's a, it was a magazine that I had, or still have actually. Okay, so we've got the book page on there, and let's see, I have a mushroom, I've got this bird, let's see, I think I'm going to lift this up, so I'm going to use some foam tape. Let's see. And this is from the Dollar Tree. This pop dot tape, double-sided foam tape. And I like how you have 3 different sizes. So I'm going to use this wide size. I'm just going to cut a little piece of it off. And I didn't even distress this circle, which is fine. I'm just going to stick it right here. And I've got this cute leaf. I think I'm going to pop it up. And I had stamped this leaf and this pumpkin and this little acorn. I had stamped these on a page probably 2 years ago, and I had it sitting somewhere. And I don't know what I was supposed to have made a project with it, and I never did, but I found it when I was looking for some Thanksgiving stuff. So I figured, why not? Why not just use it and add it on here? And then here's a pumpkin. Want to lift that up. Like I said, I'm trying to do this in like 10 minutes. Or maybe longer than 10 minutes, but no more than 15 minutes. We're going to get this project done quickly. So we're going to put this one here. Want to lift up this pumpkin. Okay, and I like this brown. I think that kind of takes away too much. I think I'll add it. I'm going to add it on this little circle, and I'm going to create some type of a cluster. And I've got these Graphic 45 chipboard pieces that came from Nature Sketchbook. I think that would look good right there. I'm just going to glue that on there. And like I said, no rhyme or reason. I'm just adding this stuff on here any kind of way. I think I'll add this little mushroom Yeah, we'll add that in there behind this pumpkin. I'm going to set this chipboard up here. I don't know, is that upside? No, that's right side up. Thought I had it upside down for a second. And then, let's see. That's probably too big, too big. Okay, I can just glue this down. Let's put that right there. And then I think I need, okay, I can add this bird. Where can I put this bird at where it shows? I'll add the bird on the pumpkin. But before I do that, let's see. I'm going to put this little sticker on here that says fall. Let's see. Because I need something that's going to have contrasting colors. And I like this little apple, so we're going to put this right here on top of the leaf. Maybe not. Maybe I should put it, we'll put it right here. Yeah, because we need the leaf to have its own character. And I think I'll make a tag to go down in here and put her on that. And then we have these little leaves right here. Let's put those there. I still need to put this bird somewhere. I'll lift it up. And I'm going to put it right next to the pumpkin. And what I'll do is I'm going to double it up with this foam tape and make it to where it's a little bit, it overlaps the pumpkin. And since the pumpkin's already lifted up on this tape, I need to double this so it can stick to the bottom and be tall enough to cover up the pumpkin. So I'll lift that up. And we're just going to set him right there. Yeah. And I need like a sentiment on this one. I've got fall right there. And let me see. It says, I love my fall. Or I love fall. If I can get it off of here. These came from Hobby Lobby. These little stickers. I got these last year. I love fall. And then Hello Autumn. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see it too good or not, but actually I can put this on a piece of paper, a piece of white paper, and cut it out and stick it on there. Let me find a piece of white paper or light color paper. Okay. Hello, Autumn. You can still kind of see it, but it's not perfect, but it'll work. And I'm just going to glue it down. So you can kind of see it a little bit. And I'm just going to make some small tags, little white tags as a matter of fact, out of this. So let me just cut some down to about 1 inch wide. And I'm just going to stick these in here just to have them in there to make them look 3D, you know, or something. I feel like it needs something else. I might not put one in this one because it's got that hello, but yeah, I still feel like it needs something, but I'm gonna leave it alone. So this is pretty much it. So let me zoom in so you can kind of see. Nothing major, but it's just using what you have. Get it done in 10 minutes or less if you could. And that's pretty much what we've got right here. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos and my blog and my social media sites. And as always, I thank you guys so much for watching.